There's a strategy the Stoics never taught directly, a force so powerful it doesn't just silence the noise, it transforms it into strength. You've heard the phrase, silence is golden, but what if I told you there's something even better than silence? Something that doesn't just avoid conflict, it disarms it. Something that doesn't just stay calm, it controls the storm. And yet, no one talks about it until now. Don't skip this video, because by the end of this journey, you'll understand a Stoic strategy that can change how you deal with enemies, critics, chaos, even your own inner demons. This is not theory. This is ancient power rediscovered. Welcome to Stoic and Facts. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Power of Silence. The Stoics taught us to guard our tongue. Epictetus said, "Keep silence for the most part, or say only what is necessary." Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Silence to the Stoics was a weapon, a defense, a shield. Imagine a man in Rome, surrounded by political tension, backstabbing, betrayal, rumors flying like daggers. What does he do? He does nothing. He says nothing. He listens, watches, reflects, and when others dig their own graves with reckless words, he remains intact, unshaken. This is silence. But what if there's more? Chapter 2. The Limits of Silence. Silence is powerful, but silence can also be mistaken for weakness, for ignorance, for fear. In today's world where everyone speaks, tweets, posts, saying nothing can feel like surrender. And sometimes it is. Imagine someone falsely accusing you. You remain silent, stoic, composed, but your silence is twisted, used against you. You lose opportunities, reputation. The world doesn't always reward the quiet. Sometimes it punishes them. So what do we do then? If words are dangerous and silence is risky, what's better than both? Chapter 3. The Strategy Better Than Silence. Stillness. Not just silence, not just inaction, but internal control. You see, the strategy better than silence isn't what you don't say, it's what you become. Stillness is when the mind doesn't react. It responds. It sees through insult. It observes chaos and remains unmoved. It is silence with awareness, action without noise, wisdom without words. It's not just silence that's powerful. It's conscious stillness. And when you master it, you become untouchable. Chapter 4. How to Master Stillness. Stillness is a muscle. Like the body, the mind must be trained. Step 1. Observe before you react. Next time someone insults you, don't respond. Just observe your reaction. Is it anger, ego, insecurity? Good. Now you've caught it. That's the beginning of mastery. Step 2. Create inner space. Marcus Aurelius called it the inner citadel, a place inside you that no one can invade. When the world is loud, retreat inward. Even for 10 seconds, breathe. Return. Step 3. Respond with presence, not ego. When you do speak, don't speak to win. Don't speak to destroy. Speak to illuminate. With presence, with purpose. Chapter 5. Modern Stillness in a Loud World. Today's world worships noise. Outrage goes viral. Arguments trend. But here's the secret. The loudest person in the room is rarely the strongest. The one who doesn't flinch under attack. The one who walks away instead of sparring. The one who smiles when provoked. That's not weakness. That's control. That's stillness. The world will keep shouting, you'll walk in stillness, and that will shake them more than any words ever could. Chapter 6. A Story to Remember. There's an ancient story, lesser known, A young Stoic scholar was once challenged by a Roman senator in public. Humiliated, mocked, surrounded by laughter, he said nothing. But weeks later, the senator was put on trial. Accusations of corruption. And who testified against him? No one, not even the scholar. After the senator was exiled, a friend asked the scholar, "Why didn't you take your revenge?" He smiled. He was already at war with himself. I saw no need to join the battle. That is stillness. So now you know. The true Stoic doesn't hide in silence. He lives in stillness. He doesn't avoid the fight. He makes it irrelevant. And when the world expects you to break, you simply don't, because you've found the calm within, and that changes everything. If this resonated with you, if you want to build that stillness, that inner power the Stoics lived by, then subscribe to Stoic and Facts. Share this with someone who needs it. And remember, your silence might confuse them, but your stillness, it will transform you.